Namaste, my friends. Pavel Kalagin with you, the yoga teacher by the tradition of the Swami Shivananda. Right now I'm in my little ashram in Brooklyn, 2021 August. Pretty hot day, that's why I'm without the clothes. I'm sorry about that. I'm not always looking at the camera because my eyes getting tired, like I have a problem with the retina, but I'm doing yoga for eyes, and I'm recommending to you, like I have a video in here, yoga for eyes. It's really helpful. So all the time I'm saying pretty much the same thing before video, like in the beginning of the video. So you can skip it if you're watching it all the time. So but for the new people and for the people like in the future, it's polite and like, okay, I think it's supposed to be done, like who is that and what is it all about. Yeah, I don't like to judge, to criticize, to brainwash you, to do some, to push you, to force you. I don't like to argue. I am who I am. I don't wear any masks. I'm not preparing myself too much before satsang. It's really live. That's what it is. I like to be spontaneous. It's live. So I studied yoga about 38 years, I think. 30 years I teach yoga, and here comes people for private license mostly. Yeah, I'm initiated in tradition, and I have spiritual name is Sankara. I'm not fanatical guy, I'm not in any organization, but Sivananda school, it's very important for me. It's like a core. Yeah, and I want you to find yours, I wish. So I'm here just to share my own experience. I don't want you to make my mistakes. And it's like from heart to heart, from soul to soul. I'm trying to be honest. I don't want you to teach how to live your life. Yeah, I'm not a priest or something, but I'm not criticizing priests. Like, it's fine with me, okay. I respect everybody. Yes, so I have a few platforms, like I have a website, but it's in Russian language, so yeah, but I'm gonna do it in English some way. Yeah, so actually I'm publishing my own books. You can find it, you can Google it. It's on my site actually. It's a site in Russian language, but it's a book in English over there. But I'm gonna do the site in English also. I have many platforms in English, many platforms in Russian language. I came from Russia like about 30 years ago or something. I may stop sometimes just because I'm finding the right word to explain something difficult. Even people who knows English well, like it's even hard for them. Like, yeah. I'm speaking most about spirituality and here in the channel, but it's many topics about health, about meditation, about philosophy, and many others. Mostly my videos, but they're not connected to each other. And so welcome. They kind of they're absolutely free. So you can download my books. My book, one of them, it calls The Essence and the Altar of Love. You can Google it, Pavel Kalagin, The Essence and the Altar of Love, or you can download to read it from my website. So the information will be about the video as usual. So I usually put, it's a books about, it's many sutras, about 7,000 sutras in each book. it means like small phrases, spiritual aphorisms for me. I'm reading, so writing it. I mean, yeah. So it's from me. It's kind of my expression. So yeah, it just comes to me. I don't know how to explain it right. So every day, like I'm on Instagram and Facebook also. You can find it there. I put 1 or 2 phrases a day. Like people do comments also. Put your thoughts, like stuff, and your opinion. I would be glad about it, and it's gonna help somebody to understand something. It's important when you speak. What else? That's pretty much, this is it. Actually, it's not much to say. Yeah, and I'm gonna start today. I'm gonna do some satsang. Yeah, actually, you can write me in the messenger, in the Facebook and Instagram. I'm answering many questions like about yoga. You can ask me any. So I'm yoga teacher, so it's understandable. I do it every day, like it's absolutely free. I'm not commercial guy too much. Yeah, and yeah, and also I can send the live book for you. Like if you send me the address, you can email me. And I'll send you the book, the real paper book. Yeah, and today it's gonna be satsang. My satsang, it means like I'm gonna do comments on my own phrases. And I have plenty of videos like that. So each phrase like have like many views, many angles, and you pick up your own angle. And talking about certain one, like about 2 or 3 one of them, like, but not all. It's many levels of each sutra. It's not just regular phrase. Yeah. And I want you to bring you in the present moment and to think about something really important. I'm not saying your family not important, but from routine, just to take you from routine, just to think, to talk, to memorize like this, things like where you're from, why you're here, about God, about soul, about reincarnation, about meaning of life, many things like that. We don't have much time when we're working too much, so I'm trying to do some dialogue, not to put you like something in this information, not to force you, like I said, to sharing. It's a free talk, pretty much. So I'm using this lens because I don't see it much. My student did the copy for me. It's a big letters on my book, so it's easier to read. And even glasses not helping. It's a retina, you know. No LASIK for today. Maybe it will be. Yeah. Okay. So the higher the love is, more peaceful the mind is. Yeah, that's the first one for today. What I wanted to say about this sutra. So, by the way, I don't do drugs and anything, so I'm a pretty meditative person. I could be a little slow sometimes, do some movements, but I am okay, believe me. Yeah, the real love, I'm trying to explain what I mean about this sutra. It's not just ecstasy or when you're hyper about that. It's kind of peace. The deeper love, more peaceful you feel. Many people think like real love, it's just like you're excited too much. You feel like high, like and active and everything. You wanna do something. It's like you fall in love. You can say that like that. It's more about hormones, I would say. But real love, true love, it could be between people, could be between you and God, God and yourself. Could be between you and your pet, even. Yeah, in meditation you can, in samadhi of course you can feel it, obvious. So the true love, not just when you like or have big sympathy to somebody, it's a little different. It's not about sexy thing when you have a lot of libido, like when you want somebody. It's a little different. It's also love, but it's kind of lower vibrations about love. Love's vibrations. The real love, like more love you have, like more love you into it. You more peaceful, you feel secure. You don't have worries. Like everything is absolutely okay. You don't think about future. You're not afraid about future. You live in the past away. Sometimes you have just moments like that. Or not just moments between people, or just when you pray like with God, for hour, for day, for week, almost for all life sometimes. Only when you're enlightened, it comes like to you and stays forever. But real love, not everybody knows that. It's not just about hormones. It's much, much more. Everything is God. God is love. So the real love, it's, I know what I'm talking about. It's from my experience also. I've been in love with the women, and I meditate, so I didn't just read it and telling you from somebody's experience, from some book, even holy book. Yeah. And when you experience real love, more deeper it is and more calm you are. Not sleepy, but calm, fearless, becoming fearless, you're becoming so, you have compassion so much. So that's about it, and please write me back below video, your comments. Again, the higher the love is, more peaceful the mind is. Do not hide behind your own back. What I mean about that? Do not hide behind your own back. Not all phrases like straightforward logic ones. Some of them kind of poetry, and you have to meditate on it. Yeah. Do not hide behind your own back. It means, from one point of view, like don't run away from yourself. Yeah, we do it all the time. Because sometimes like we're afraid of something and we don't want to stand it, we don't want to fight with it or deal with it. Sometimes when we have to, because of laziness, because of we're afraid or something like something else, weakness, and yeah, no spirit, no prana, many reasons. But if you go to Himalayas, even to the holy places, you bring yourself. It's impossible to run away from yourself. So don't try to hide, like I said, behind your own back. It means like everybody is you. It's like it's connection between everything. It's so one. And created it like this. Only we see it like it's different. But it's pretty much made from the same material, so same energy. And we want from like with the nature, with God, with everybody, with everything. And it's also you. Don't try to, it's another understanding of the social. Don't try to hide when you go somewhere you have some problem. You should like solve this problem inside yourself, right here, right now. Not always. Of course you can go somewhere, but if you understand it, if you realize it, if you're aware of it, you bring in yourself. Maybe over there it's not like you're not supposed to go anywhere. But realize, if you go, you still bring yourself. It's not going to be a huge difference. It's going to be still you. Maybe for some while you're going to feel different, but then you come back to yourself. So don't hide it like behind, like sometimes you're trying to hide one part of your mind from another part of your mind. From one conception, from you trying to go like behind your back, like you on some conscious, you're going to sleep, you sleep over it, but you're not solving the problems. You're taking drugs, you could do anything, but the problem will still be there. So think about this phrase. It's really important. Experience knows everything. I like the sutra because we talk too much, sometimes we speak too much, we argue, we read sometimes we know a lot of information and we think we're right, somebody wrong. But try not to judge. When you experience something, it's becoming knowledge. If you didn't experience it, it's just information. Think about it. If you never see like ocean, like you can see many pictures of ocean, you can imagine it, you can read many books about it, you can see movies about it, you can listen for the people who is talking about the ocean. But if you've never been near the ocean and in the ocean, you're not gonna feel the whole thing, the full picture of it. So that's experience. Same about meditation, about spiritual life. It's not only spiritual life, it's It's not actually line between spiritual life and not. It's no line. Some people thinking it's everything is spiritual, in the same time not everything not spiritual. It's just words. Yeah. So when you meditate, you might get some experience if you do something. If you do asanas, pranayamas, if you do something, you have experience. If you read about it too much, about meditation, and even if you're not practicing, but let's say like you're a professor in college and you're talking about meditation a lot, like what is it, like theory about it, but you never did it by yourself. It's just talking. It's not knowledge. Your student's not going to get knowledge, and you're not going to get knowledge. You need to experience. The same with like love. It's very hard to explain what is it if you didn't get through it. Deep depression, clinical depression. You can't even imagine. I've been through it. How it's like I can't even explain how bad it is. It's no words for that. And it's impossible to explain to other person who didn't have it, like what is it. So the phrase is, experience knows everything. Think about it. I think that's enough for today. Stay healthy. Write me back. I hope you took something from it. I'll see you next time, and enjoy yourself, and try to pray, try to meditate, stay healthy. God bless you. Namaste. Do yoga. It's a very good thing.